Today, we are going to be doing the top 10 teams to rebuild in college football 25 and why. Coming in at number 10, we have the Washington State Cougars. I think going from the Mountain West, from the Pac-12 to the Mountain West, well, technically Mountain West, it's going to be fun to rebuild them back up. Obviously, they're going to be playing much weaker opponents, so with the conference realignment in the game, it's going to be cool, being able to rebuild Wazoo back to the top and get back into a power conference. All right, the next team I got here at number 9 is the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. I think they'll be a good team to rebuild, obviously with the cool jerseys, the teal jerseys, and the cool teal and black color combination, while also having a blue field. And also, this year is going to be, they're going to have a little bit deeper of a QB room, obviously bringing in Noah Kim from Michigan State and Ethan Vasco, who Coastal Carolina fans think will be their next great QB. All right, now the next team on this list at number 8, we have the Florida International Panthers. I think FIU is a really good team to rebuild. Obviously located in Miami, Florida, that's a very good location. And also their jerseys, they are not scared to go out of their color scheme. They will pretty much make jerseys with any color, and that's why I think Florida International will be a good rebuild. All right, now coming in at number 7, we have the Nebraska Cornhuskers. I think Nebraska is a good team to rebuild. Obviously, one of the main reasons, Dylan Raiola, the 5-star QB, one of the best players in the class. And Nebraska is also in the Big Ten, so playing tougher opponents will make games more fun. And also, they do play in front of 90,000 fans in a great environment. And Nebraska really hasn't had success in a while. So bringing Nebraska back up to the glory days will be fun. And I think that's why they're a good team to rebuild. All right, the next team on this list at number 6 is the Arkansas Razorbacks. I think that Arkansas will be fun to rebuild because they are in the SEC and they haven't really been that good at all lately. And I think they have some really underrated uniforms and they have a really good atmosphere. So that's why I think Arkansas will be a really good rebuild. All right, the next team on this list at number 5, we have the Vanderbilt Commodores, and I think they'll be a good rebuild because obviously Vanderbilt has never been good at football, and I honestly think they have some clean uniforms. I think they have super underrated uniforms, and playing in Nashville, Tennessee, and they will have a new stadium in the game that we will not get to see in real life until September. So that's honestly why I think Vanderbilt's a really good rebuild. All right, coming in at number 4, we have the SMU Mustangs. I think this will be a good rebuild because obviously with conference realignment, they are going to the ACC. And also, I really like their unis. I think they have really cool helmets. I like their logo a lot too. And also, they have gotten a lot of transfers, and SMU will be a really improved team. And I think they won't be good enough to not rebuild, but they will be a great rebuild in college football 25. At number 3, the next team on this list, I have the Michigan State Spartans. I think they're a very good rebuild, bringing in Aiden Childs, who is a super explosive dual threat QB. And obviously, Michigan State having 2 down years in a row and not being very good, while bringing in Jonathan Smith. Michigan State has some really good uniforms, some of the best in the country. And obviously, they have a pretty good stadium too. And I think Michigan State will be a really fun rebuild. All right, now at number 2, we are getting close to number 1. At number 2, though, I have the Indiana Hoosiers. I think this is a super underrated rebuild. Obviously, Indiana not being good since Michael Penix left. Obviously, their head coach, Tom Allen, just got fired. They bring in Curt Cignetti from James Madison. Should be a really fun rebuild for Indiana. All right, now my personal best team to rebuild in college football 25 is the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. I think the Rainbow Warriors is a super cool name, and playing in the Mountain West gives you the opportunity to take down teams like Boise State, Washington State, and Oregon State. And I think they have some decent uniforms, and they play in a really cool setting. Now that's going to wrap up the video, so leave a thumbs up and subscribe as we are on the road to 100 subscribers, and as always, peace.